Stop making Netflix rich and start to make yourself rich. When I first came up with that quote, creating a blog post, when I thought of the word rich, I only thought financial. But when I thought about it a bit more, it could mean health. It could just mean more time to do the things you want to do. So use the definition however you like. When I first thought of Netflix, I thought of real time sucks in today's technology that keep us from doing the things we want to do. A lot of people want to get better in their day job. A lot of people want to do a side hustle. A lot of people want to work out more, have more family time, whatever. But these distractions like sitting and binge watching TV shows, spending too much time just doing the scroll of doom on social channels, things like that are taken away from things that we really want to do, but just haven't had the desire to push forward and follow through with. So, when I think of a Netflix, I think of sitting on the couch for hours at a time, doing that fateful thing called binge watching. Spoke at Toastmasters a few years ago, and at that time I had about I think a 2-year-old and 8-year-old kids. And I talked about the time I spend creating content, but also engaging on social channels. Had a great time, did about a 45-minute presentation, and I had two ladies approach me after the event. And they basically said to me, hey, great job, really enjoyed the presentation, impressed with your online presence, but obviously you don't have any kids. And I said, well, how would you know that? I didn't really talk about it. She goes, well, you said you have a day job and you're doing all this other stuff, so clearly you're too busy to have kids. And I said, you know what? I do have kids. I do work a full-time job. I travel quite a bit. But because I'm really interested and motivated by these side hustle projects, I make the time to do it. And they were kind of a bit taken aback by that. And the comment that I really said to them, and I took a deep breath before I said it, was, well, how badly do you want this? And I think that really resonated with them and just touched a bit of a nerve, saying, do you know what? I probably do have 15, 20, maybe 30 minutes a day to engage online, start creating content, and get active out there and build a community. So again, people are incredibly busy today. I mean, I could ask you all to comment here with your story of how busy you are. I'm respectful of the single parent, the family with 2 incomes, but they're running around with multiple kids to sports. All variations of busy. But if you can't dedicate 15, 20 minutes a day, or even 15, 20 minutes a few days per week to something you really want to do, you've got to rethink how you're using your time. The one thing that's helped me a lot is understanding when I'm at my best. For me, I found getting up early, sucking it up, and not hitting snooze, either doing a workout in my basement or create content or engage online, that's been successful for me. Evenings, after I put my son to bed and maybe do a few other things, I have a lot of trouble now getting motivated at 11 at night. And again, that's just me. You might work better in the evenings. I've decided I've worked better in the mornings. But if you're going to fit in some time to do things you really want to do and you're passionate about, try to do it when you're at the best. You might have to block off time, no different than a workout or whatever. But if you can even commit 15 minutes per day going towards something that you're really passionate about, starting to create blog content, engaging a few minutes per day here on LinkedIn or anywhere else, that's going to go a long way. I'm much a bigger proponent of that consistency in small chunks of time than contributing content for a day or two, then being gone for a week, then coming back for a day and being gone for 10 days. To me, that just doesn't really show the commitment. So I'm a bigger fan of that consistent, a little bit every day mantra that I'm going to borrow from sales guru Jeb Blount, and it's really served me well over time. So we should stop funding Netflix and their billion-dollar empire, or however big it is. Just kidding. Still watch some of Netflix, but just understand that message. We've all got 24 hours a day. I know it's very cliche, but carve out some time for you, for that side hustle, for that workout, to get better in the 9 to 5. And if you commit to that and stay regular and really start to grow something, you're gonna see things move forward. It will take time. You need to be patient, but you need to trust that process. I'd love if you commented below. Tell me the challenges you're having carving out time right now into your busy schedule. You can also comment on the successful steps you've put into place that have made you successful and that have helped you commit that time several times per week or even daily to get closer towards your goals. Thanks as always for watching.